Hi everyone. So today I have been super excited to share this new collection that Spellbinders has brought to their site. It's the Jack of all trades collection. It's playing cards. It's really cool. I just love it. You know, I want to do the card with the little suits, like the faces like these guys, the kings and queens and stuff like that. I'm going to have to wait on that because I think it's going to take a little bit longer. We'll talk about it in just a moment. But the kids are still on break and tomorrow they're back to school. So I will focus on this tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to make a quick kind of card with some better pressing and then with like the... I don't know if you call it faces or however the suits, right? So we'll do that today with this collection. But I also had mentioned that there's a new collection, the Winnie the Pooh like classic collection. I did have some items come in. I don't think I have everything that I was going to have, but this is quite a bit of it. And I just want to show it to you real quick. So a lot of it is geared towards like scrapbooking and stuff like that. So journal bits, simple stories. These are just page pieces, the paper pack with like stickers and things, you know how they do with scrapbook collections and how cute that is. And I do have some other pieces. I don't recall exactly what this is called, but it has to do with it being like a Polaroid kind of film kind of thing. And then the alphas for the kit, and I think it has numbers too. So we'll do that very shortly, but I did want to show you that I did have it, and I wanted to give you a little glimpse of that. So these items, as you can see, were sent free of charge for my review, and of course, all opinions are my own. Any links in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And the reason I say as you can see is because they're not packaged as you saw. These other ones are like in a plastic bag. You do not receive them that way. You'll receive them packaged the way they should be, like this, or you know, like this, or however, right? But for me, I put them on this mat so I can show them to you better. And then sometimes I'll have some that are packaged the way they're supposed to be packaged. I do have the links for the US and the UK. So I did bring out a card real quick, a card set. This is actually my daughter. She was playing with it last night. Oh, she wrote on that. And just to see about the actual size of a playing card, if we want to do that, it doesn't have to be actual size. You can just do whatever you want, right? If you want to make like little accents, little tiny cards, accent like whatever it is that you're doing. But let's, you know, for me, it starts with this set. Actually, I guess it'd be the better press set that's the background. But like this is just so, I just love it. It is the reversible royal court etched dies. And so I don't know if you can see from this body piece that you have the one on the top and you have the one at the bottom, just like a playing card has, you know, has upside down in one direction or the other. And I mean, it just has for everybody. So you also have the option of a Jack of all trades, one and all bundle. There is one thing that I do not have here with me that they do have. It's a better press plate that does basically these guys. So, so yeah, the one I have, well, I have this one. The one I don't have is a better press plate that looks like this. It's the suits. I think it's called Enchanting Suit Facets press plates. This is the Kaleidoscope Noble Suits etched dies, of course. And then the reversible royal court, like I had mentioned. And then a couple other items here that I have. And then this one always makes me laugh because that's just what they're called. And I don't know like poker or cards that well. I mean, I like playing cards, but pip and rank etched dies. So these are your pip and ranks. Okay. So very cute. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. So I'm going to follow up with this. You know, we'll do a queen, we'll do a king, we'll do one of the other characters. I don't know, but it has everything. I mean, it has scepters. It has like a rose that she can be holding. It has the little, oh, I was going to say spade, but that's not a spade. But anyway, some little tool here, right? And then the sword. It has their hands, their arms, the little goblet they can be holding. Belts and suits and sashes and like, I mean, just everything. Like this guy has, you know, a beard going on. You have the shield and you have the shield background. You have this part for the shield. You have like so many different ways to decorate them. I love the queen. She has this that goes on her shoulder and you can decorate in different ways. I guess they all have that. I think they're all supposed to wear this. But anyway, oh yeah. So you can see different things here with the body. It's going to be really cool. So I'm super excited to get to that. But again, with the kids, you know, and I'm up super early and then they wake up and I don't get to finish my videos. So today's has to be a little bit quicker. I love this kaleidoscope set because I think it's just cool. You're going to focus on that one, you know, suit or whatever, or, you know, a mix of them or however you're going to do. Maybe a royal flush type thing from the whatever, from the front or back or, you know. Very cool. I love it. And then the little pip and ranks, right? So we have the club, the spades, you know, your hearts and your diamonds, just small guys, so you can make your cards, and then all your numbers and your, you know, king, queen, jack, and stuff like that. Okay, and then we have this guy, and I love this. This is the deluxe deck. It says better press plate, and I was curious to see how big this press is. I'm assuming it's going to be for an A2 size card. So yeah, it's just shy of 5 and a half, and then just about 4 inches. Oh yeah, no, it's 5 1/4 by 4, because they always do the same sizing. They wouldn't make it weird in one direction and then matte layer in the other in different way. So I'll probably start off with a piece of paper that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then we'll trim it down. But that's really, really cool. And then this guy has all your sentiments. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I guess you're going to cut them out. But I didn't realize it came with the die that does this. So it comes with a die that cuts like a banner looking thing. And then all these sentiments that are individual. So sending you a royal flush. Well, okay. Yeah, of good wishes, right? So they're matching them up here. Or you can just have certain, just a line of words. I'm trying to see if they're stuck together already. Yeah, so sending, that's already stuck together. That's already stuck together. And then like this one's already stuck together. So the ones that you're showing you like that are this way are already put together that way. And then you have these, lucky you, happy birthday, let the games begin. We're 2 of a kind, deal me in for fun. I'm all in with you. Here's to a winning hand. You're kind of a big deal. Sending you a full house of happiness. Play your cards right and enjoy every moment. Shuffling in some love and laughter. And that's really cute. And then here's the deal. This is very cute. I was trying to see what this would cut. I think it'll cut the one-liners, obviously. It should fit these guys too, the ones that are 2 lines. I don't know if it'll fit the 3-line ones. Maybe. Okay. So let me get a card base, some paper, and we will get going. Okay, so I'm going to take the one A2 size, full size paper, and we'll make a card base and something I'm going to better press. Now, the better press goes in the glimmer. How cool would that look? Like gold or whatever, or shiny red, oh, it's going to be lovely. But we're using the better press today. So cut this at 5 1/2 inches. And since we're cutting right now, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut this one at 4 1/4. Okay, so we have that topper piece that we're going to better press. And then in this direction, I'm 4 1/4. I'm going to score. And the reason I laugh is because like sometimes I'll end up cutting when I meant to score, but we are going to score. And a nice crease. This is very thick paper. So we have that ready to go. And we'll jump right into the better press because again, it's very easy to do. So I'm going to start with this guy, and I think I'm going to make it red. Why not? Oopsie. Let's put this guy like right in the center of our guide here. I'm just looking and I'm leaving a little bit all around, about 1/8 of an inch all around, right? And then this guy, you can center it. Like I said, I'll probably trim this down a little bit. And then, playing cards usually have rounded edges. Oh, yeah, so now that I said that, I'm going to put this right on the very edge so that we don't obstruct our better pressing. And I still have strawberry from the other day. I used this, so I'm going to use it today, right now. Again, these little pieces, if you can just take them off, get rid of those, because if it stays on your better press plate at all, it'll show up on your project. So again, I'm just kind of, and as you do this, you are kind of roughing it up. So it might be that you have like little pieces of fabric. So this is like a fabric top. Just make sure you get rid of them. I'm really rubbing that in there. I probably need to re-ink this one, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm just really trying to fill that up with color. And this is a big plate, guys. Okay. As you see, a little something there, a little something right here, a little piece of fabric. Okay, so you want to just do your best to get those out of there. See one right there. Okay, I'm just getting a little more color on here. Let's run this guy through. you know, a black card base would be really fun because it just adds another color that really, in my mind, reminds me of cards. Look at that. And I did line this up, you know, in a way that they were right on top, but since I'm going to cut this down, I'm going to cut this edge since this other edge is pretty perfect already. So let me clean this up just a little bit. If you want to use an archival ink cleaner, that's what you would want to use for something like this, or you just keep stamping, right? Ink it up again and keep going. This might, not this, but your ink might stain your plate, but that doesn't mean that the ink is still there, okay? So the next time it's not going to like reactivate. So just go ahead and clean it up. If you don't have this in a pinch, I just use alcohol. To be honest, just a little alcohol and wipe, and it'll wipe it off for you. But I'm going to wipe that with a paper towel, and I'll be back. Okay, so I just cleaned that up. Let's go ahead and remove this. And for our sentiment, move this to the side. I just got ink on my finger from something else. So let's try not to get that on our project. Where did I get black ink from? I haven't used it. Anyway, okay. Oh, let's do maybe Lucky You. And again, with these guys on the inside of your card, you can do the rest of the sentiment, like Lucky You, happy birthday, or whatever it might be, I don't know. You know, deal me in for fun, I'm all in with you. That's really cute. So Lucky You, I'm all in with you. Let's just do Lucky You. And I'm going to put this, let's put this right here so I kind of have a better idea where it is. We're going to cut it out with the die anyway, but I do want to make sure that my paper is where I need it to be. So right in those crosshairs, for lack of a better term there. All right, let's do that and that. And I have found that VersaFine works so well in this, and it looks so cool and like crisp, and I love it. So let's do that. Okay. Basically anything that's more of a pigment ink, right? Water-based inks are fine. It's just, it wants to repel because it's water-based, you know, so you can try it out. But I feel like this kind of thing, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to clean that up, and then we'll start working on other parts of our card. Okay, so we have that. So, you know, this is something you can think about. Do you want to round the corners? Do you want to just cut it straight? You know, I have corner rounders. Obviously, this has its own kind of rounded corner. It looks like I'm more of a not so tight one, right? I think I'm just going to leave that alone. And let me see, 4, and it looks like 4 1/8 is going to be. So in the other direction, I'm going to cut this bottom part off for 5 3/8. All right, and just going to glue that down, okay? So that's going to be our base of our card. That's so cool. Okay, so we have that. We have this guy. We're going to cut that out in just a moment with this set, of course. And I still have this extra piece of cardstock from the A2 size card base. How does Miranda open this? It's so cute. It's from the San Diego Zoo. There we go. You just pull it. Look at that. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, you guys. So an actual playing card, at least these guys, I don't know if they're legit. It seems kind of small. 2 1/4 by just under 3 1/2. So I'm going to cut this down to that. So just under 3 1/2, like just slightly. And 2 1/4 in the other direction. 2 1/4. Like I said, those seem small to me. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played cards in a while. Okay. And then to make these just a little more authentic looking. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of stuff out here for some reason. Let's corner around all the corners. Well, you know what? I better do it. This is some really thick paper. So, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Oh man, guys, as soon as I was finished punching this, I thought, oh, I was going to do this on a different color paper because it's a lot of white. I was going to do like yellow or goldish, you know, kind of paper, but we'll have some fun with it anyway. Okay, so I'll have 2 cards, and in my mind, I'm going to do a blackjack set. So we want a 21 kind of thing. So I think this will be really cool. So let's see. I think I will do black. okay, so that's the other thing. Do we make them the same color? I think I should do one black and one red just for funsies. Now, if we made them the same color, then we could just run this through all at once and everything's the same color. Maybe we'll do that just for efficiency today. So let's make them black. So black, and then I'm really, really wanting to do like spades. I don't know why I love spades, but it could be spades and hearts. It could be anything. It could be whatever. Again, do you want to coordinate like same suit and everything? Maybe we do that. Okay. So, okay. If this is going to be Valentine's Day, I would do the hearts, of course. But I really want to use the spades. So I don't care about that so much. So, okay, let's say black. And then the accents on this, I'm going to do black, red, and gold because I think that'll bring red back. And then gold, obviously, is always nice. And then we need the suits. And like I said, I guess we're going to make them match. We're going to need a ton of this one. Now, the way I'm going to hide it so that we don't have to do 10 spades is put the ace in the front. And only a little bit of the spade is going to be sticking out the corner. And so we don't have to fill it all in, okay? So let's do that. Okay, let me put this to the side here. And let me grab some paper and I'll be right back. Okay, so for these guys, I'm going to run this through once because I just need an A and then the 1 and the 0. And this guy, I'm going to run it through. You need one for each corner. I'm trying to see what looks best. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. So it's... Yeah, usually these guys are a little bit smaller, so maybe I'm just going to put the number, and maybe we're not going to put one of these in each corner. That just makes more sense for this. So, because, let me show you what I mean. Let me... So, you know, you have the letter, and then you have, like, the little suit, right? But it's usually a lot smaller. So, I don't have anything like this in this collection, at least not here. So, we're just not going to do that part, okay? Oh, no. So we're trying to make them accurate, but, you know, we're just not going to have that one. And, okay, so then I only need, you know, I'll cut out like 4 of these guys and maybe 5. We'll just see what it looks like when it lines up here. So we'll do that. And then this one, I'm just going to put one right down in the middle, right? So, oh, I will say you're supposed to put 10 or ace in every corner. So I'm going to run that through a couple times. Let's see. I want the thickest one is going to be the one in the back. And then the one that has a little bit more detail is going to be the middle. And the one that has the most detail is going to be on top, like the thinner lines. So I think I'm going to do red, just to put the red in the background. The gold for the middle one. And then black for the last one, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, made myself a little tea. And in the meantime, Miranda did wake up and she said she wanted to wake up early so she can get used to going back to school tomorrow, which is very sweet. So let me wrap this up. Okay, so these guys, of course, we're just going to glue them together. It's going to look really lovely. I did cut out 4 of the 10s, even though part of it will be covered. But, you know, the little area cuts out everything at once. So I did focus on like just the ace area or whatever, just because it makes it easier. But on the last one, I was like, oh, I might as well run the whole thing through. And that's what I did. And so now I have 4 of the 10s. I did only cut out 4 of the spade suit little guys. We'll see how many we actually need. I might have to add a few more. So I'm going to hold that down and then just add this on top of that. Okay, and just hold it down all together. This isn't super thin, so I can just kind of add a little glue like this, but a lot of times I'll put glue on the back of my hand and just dab the die cut into it, right? If you can imagine there's glue on the back of my hand, just dab, dab, dab. But, like I said, those weren't super thin. Oh, now I'm going to get glue all over the place because the way I'm gathering that, that is so pretty. I'm going to hold that down for just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is glue it on here and then hold it all together. That way I don't have to do it twice. So put this on here. Lots of glue all around. What I mean lots, not like a ton, so it squeezes out. I mean lots like all over. And so, what I was going to say, if you can imagine this, dressing this card up, or a card that size, right? I made my own little playing cards, and that's why the suit and the number doesn't fit here, because they're too small. right? The way I made them. Okay, so let me put something on top of that. And usually what that means is some weight. And I'll be back in like a minute or two. Oh, you know what? In the meantime, while that's sitting on there, we can do these guys. So that's going to be my ace one. That's just on top. So I'm going to do my 10s over here. So for now, and I will put glue on the back of my hand for this one. And you can use a tweezer if you like. I'm just going to hold them. But basically, we're going to take 10, right? A 1 and a 0. And you can put them in every corner, and I will show you the bottom corners. The bottom two, you're going to do it upside down, because that's what a card looks like. So you got your 10. But then down in this bottom corner, we're going to go upside down. But it's still going to read 10. So your 1 and your 0. Okay, so the two bottom ones, or whatever, the two that are facing up towards you obviously read correctly, but it's basically upside down, right? So another upside down 10 here, and then right side up here. Okay, let's see what we have here. And so we'll put our aces same way, just to finish this card up. So this is facing the right way, so we have a... I'm going to say it's going to come off because it's going to be stickier than the thing. Right? And then the 2 at the bottom like this. You know, this is your card. If you just want to do catty corner ones, do that. You don't have to do all on all 4 corners. But, you know, if you look up a playing card, or even have it here, it does have it just in the 2 corners. You can look up some other ones that have them in all 4 corners. I mean, that looks cool to me, actually. I probably should have just stuck with that instead of the ones in all 4 corners. But, you know, I'm even looking at playing cards right now. You can see some of them having all 4 corners, some just having 2. 2 is going to be quicker, right? But I already did all 4. So I'm going to finish that up. And I do like the look of that because that looks really smart. But that's all right. We're just going to finish it up. I'll be right back. These are so cool, you guys. I love it. Okay, so you can imagine if this is on here. That's what I was saying. Maybe I didn't even need to have this other one. But, you know, if it's peeking out. Also, I got a little something dusty musty on this one. I need to do a little erasing. It's a little bit of glue that just kind of came to say hello, but maybe I used that. No, it's fine. Oh, well. Okay, so we have that. And then the aces. So there should be 3, 2, 3, 2. I think is how a 10 would be laid out. Let me see what I pulled up here. Yeah, so it's like groups of 5, basically, right? Or like this. Or like this. It's kind of hard to see. I was saying 3 and 2 and 3 and 2, but no, it's more like 5. So we're just going to make that part up, but let's just pretend we have that guy there and this guy here. And then one kind of here, and see how much of that shows. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So let's just glue these guys down. And it's kind of in the background. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to put one there. And one like here. And one like there. Oh. Let's see what that looks like. You think this other one would be showing if it was there? Probably not, huh? Maybe. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Sorry, guys. Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay, I'll put that last one. And truth be told, I probably need one more down here. But I think we can be okay with that. Okay. And that's going to be my cards. And then we have this guy. Now this guy, again, has that cool look that can be like wrapped around the card or the cards or however. So something to think about. I'm not going to push that down quite yet. Until this guy gets in place. Maybe a little higher up. Okay. All right, that's where I'm gonna put these. I'll be back. Okay, well that has it on the back. I'll run this through, and I was thinking about maybe running the banners through some red. We'll see if it makes sense, okay, because it might not, because obviously this is white and then red. But, you know, maybe the back of the sash or however, I don't know. So I'll run it through some red and see what that looks like. I love it. So pretty. Okay. So let's see what it might look like. Or you might even drop shadow this one with red so that when you attach this, it makes sense, you know? Okay, guys, so these are just a little bit tricky. That's why whenever I look at them, I'm like, what am I doing? So I took a moment to think about it. So this is a nice rough, like nice cut side where the die went in, and this is the rough cut side. What you're gonna do is turn this back so the rough cut is facing up, and then that angle is going to match up with like this guy. Okay, so it actually looks kind of cool in the red, so I'm gonna do it. But like I said, we can drop shadow it, so then you just have the white on top of the red if that scares you. If it looks like, why would it be red in the back but white in the front? Whatever, you know. So let's put a little glue here. Oopsie. Yeah, it's a little bit of a something you got to work with there. There we go. All right. Okay, and I haven't glued it yet, but it's basically that. And then you're going to find the one that goes on the other side. Same thing. Nice where the die was. Flip it so that the rough cut side is up right here. And that angle matches up with this one. Okay, a little tricky, but just fold them back and see which one goes where. Okay, the angles give you that info. That's very cool. Oh my gosh, I love this die. Just for anything else, but like I said, I mean, it just looks really cool, and you can pop it wherever. And I do like that red, just kind of offsetting the rest of it. I probably should have done a red offset on this too, but what we can do is pop that up so then it looks a little more substantial. Okay, like it's more 3D, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll put some dimensionals behind that. I would like a lower profile dimensional, not too high. Okay, maybe this one. And I'm gonna place it here, here, and one more here, so it has a little dimension. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I really love things that are like playing card. I think that's awesome. Again, make it a little quicker. Just put the 2 in either corner and you'll be good to go. And I'm going to put this over here in a jaunty angle. Part of it because I don't like the way that 10 came out. Actually, should we do a little higher up? Maybe like here. I want the spade to show better. Maybe just there. That's fine. Okay. So let me put my card straight so I can see what I'm doing here. And I'm just putting it across in a straight fashion, but this is a really fun one to just do whatever you like. Hold those down for a little bit. And that is our card, guys. A lot going on. I think it's really lovely. Again, you can better press on the inside of this. You can do a matte layer that's better pressed on the inside to finish up with another sentiment or however, but that looks really cool. Again, for Valentine's, I would do the hearts suit, but I think I just really... I don't know, I always like spades and clubs. I like the shape of them. They're cute. So anyway, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box again for the US and the UK. And I will see you all at the next one. I hope you're having a great day. Bye now.